What is up, everybody? This is Dev from War Tribe, and we got state of the program. I was gonna make this a Florida State a preview. Since I got a bye, I was gonna make a joke, but let's just do state of the program. If you're not aware, Florida State is 1-5 on the year, 14th in the ACC. Very disappointing season. Very humiliating season. We just lost another linebacker, DJ Lundy, for the rest of the season. Thank God. I'm not celebrating that he's injured, but he didn't do anything. He can't cover. Rarely making plays. He was just, he was just basically a liability, right? Just another blow to the season. We lost Jalen Lucas, a wide receiver that we never even utilized at all. Pretty fast, very short. Brought him in from the transfer portal. Very fast, very energetic. Never utilized him. Just another blow to Florida State season. 1-5 on the year. Next week they're at Duke, and then the following week they're at Miami. Florida State is basically last in about everything, statistical wise, like offense or whatever. Last, like we're ranked like 130, more like the 130s for about anything if you look it up. Jakai's still the leading receiving in 306. Lawrence Silva only has 230 yards. DJ, leading passer, but he's out for the season. Another blow, but it's not really a big blow. Did not perform well at all, but it's not his fault. 215 passing yards a game, 83rd, 58 rushing yards, second to last. Know who's last? Kent State. 133rd. This season, you talked about how this is the best lineman you've ever had, and how you're just gonna run the ball, just run over everybody. You rank second to last in the country, behind Kent State. You average 58 rushing yards. There's players across the country that average more rushing yards than Florida State as a whole team. Points for 15.2. We average 15 points a game, tied for 127th. And then we give up 25, which is 81st. Let's see all these recruits that we have so far. Only 11. 7 from the ESPN 300, and then just 4 for other whatever. Let's see. Solomon Thomas, offensive tackle, 5-star. He's probably gone. Dalen McCutcheon, wide receiver. You see everybody on this list? They're gonna be gone, right? We already lost 2 people already. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at recruiting because I'm gonna get upset, because if you went, let's just say you went if you won 9-10 games, right? You make the playoffs, you're keeping 3/4 of that recruiting list, recruits. You're not gonna win 3 games. I mean, at least you got something in Brock, where you make a game like Duke winnable. You can kind of keep in touch with Miami, I guess. I doubt it. You make North Carolina winnable. You're gonna win against Charlotte, and you might have Florida as a winnable game. If you had Brock in against Boston College, that would have been a closer game. Memphis, you would have won that game. SMU, you just flat out quit. But I mean, DJ played alright against SMU. Clemson, he played pretty good. If you take away his stats against Clemson, this dude would have thrown for 300 yards. He would have thrown for 300 yards. He had more yards than. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong. Okay, I was looking at the wrong stats. My bad. But he almost had more than Cade, which is 23-41. If some of our receivers would catch, he would have had like 300 yards. You'd have had more than Cade Klubnik. Lawrence Toafili only had 10 carries for 16 yards. Yeah, this is what I need to look at. Florida State rushing. 23 for 22. You're literally averaging not even a yard. It's 0.9 or whatever. Oh, okay, it says a yard. Lawrence Toafili, 10 for 16. His longest was 9. Brock Glenn had 5 for 15. All of them were scrambles. It was no design run. Ken Davis, 6 for 13. Liam Thomas, that's what you look forward to. Hakeem, you look forward to. Amari Williams, that's who you look forward to. I mean, after the season, I think Malik is gone. Jakai's gone. Kentron's gone. Lawrence is gone. Right. Let's see. Omar Graham had 8 tackles. Shaim had 7. Kevin Knowles 6. KJ Kirkland 6. You see what the problem is? Omar Graham's the only person that's not a safety or a cornerback who has the tackles. Right? Look, Omar has 8. Blake has 6. Marvin Jones had 5. Patrick Payne had 4. The rest up here is safeties and corners. Right? And defense, I didn't even know this. Clemson had 500 total yards. They doubled your total yards. In my earlier videos, I said how are you going to save the season, how you're going to salvage the season by playing the young guys. They definitely played a lot more of the young guys. The only thing bad about it is that your seniors and the people that have been here for like the longest time are making mistakes like a freshman would. Maurice not snapping the ball. You know, false starts, holdings, just simple stuff like that. Alex and his linemen have become so lovable within this program in the latest few years, and now it's just gone downhill. And it's time to make changes. It's time to make changes after this year. I mean, you went 13-0, and now you're 1-5, 1-4 in the conference. I mean, the only people you should really keep is Patrick Surtain, Papuchis. I think that's it. Surtain's bringing in these 4-star corners and defensive backs and safeties. I mean, you gotta keep him. Who's Randy bringing in? Maybe he had a 4-star here and there, but that's it. Patrick Surtain's been here. This is his 2nd year, and he's bringing all these 4-stars in already. Randy needs to go. Alex probably needs to go. As much as we liked him, but it's time to go. I mean, you haven't developed and produced not one lineman you recruited, so it's time to go. Armella has been here for a couple years now. He has not even seen the field yet. It's time for you to go, Alex. It's time. You have linemen that have been here 4 or 5 years that just not physical. They can't block. No, obviously they can't snap. So you need to fire. You need to fire Atkins. You need to hire an offensive line coach, someone that can develop and put guys in the NFL. You need to get rid. You need to hire an offensive coordinator because you can't do it. Can't do it. You're still coaching like you're coaching at a high school. If I see another screen play, I'm gonna break my TV. It's very annoying because your receivers cannot block. Whether it's a Dugans problem or they just don't want to block. But that needs to stop. And Dugans and who else? Odell. They need to be analysts, and you need to bring in some guys for them. We need receivers. We're at Florida State for Christ's sakes. We need receivers that are going to make plays. We need defensive lineman that's going to make plays. You know, we need to stop relying on the transfer portal so much. 2021, 2022, 2023. Yeah, you needed it to finally get over that hump. But when you went 13-0 and you didn't even finish with a top 10 recruiting class, I mean, come on. Bunch of changes need to happen. Yeah, this is a Florida State fan. This is what we're going through, really. You're only above Cal, NC State, and North Carolina in the conference. And Clemson didn't even look good playing us, really. Like, they went up 17-0, but they had to pick. Just because of miscommunication. Fenshaw decides he's not going to try to tackle anybody. And Conrad decides to shoulder tackle somebody. And then, you know, they collide into each other, you know. It's just a thing that we do at Florida State. What else? Oh, a safety decides to catch a pick and is nowhere near to play. Nowhere near to play. Easy touchdown, 17-0. And dang it, I don't know why I clicked out because look, just field goals for the rest of the game. Didn't really show you anything. It's just pathetic. Alex, your lineman can't block. We'd probably get at least average like 20 points a game, but we can't because your line can't block and receivers can't catch. That's the story of Florida State's year this year. Line can't block, receivers can't catch, and when you need your defense the most, they turn it away. They do this. They basically do this. That's what they do. When offense puts 2 and 2 together, defense goes like that. And this is how you end up 1 and 5. Line can't block, receivers can't catch, defense when you need them the most. That's it. That's how you go 1 and 5 after a 13-0 season. And that is the state of the program. This is Dev here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace out.